So I'm a founding partner and COO of BiProxi Capital Network. We are a technology-enabled capital raising platform for commercial real estate. So we help sponsors raise capital. We have a network of about 800 investors, and we help those sponsors find their best fit investors through our platform. I think AI is going to play a huge role in commercial real estate. We're using it internally to power our technology, specifically using unstructured data sets. So things that used to require lots and lots of either data structuring and those types of things are now being able to, you can bypass all of that using AI. So for us, we use AI to help sponsors find their best match investors through a combination of our own proprietary data and then publicly available information as well. Yeah, I think the key takeaway is that capital is still pretty slow. I think people are mostly optimistic that 2026 is going to yield a little bit better environment for capital raising. But at the same time, I think, after the last couple of years, capital's been slow to get off the sidelines. I think that it's kind of a proceed with caution type of a situation. However, I do think that there's a lot of opportunity. It's a really great time to borrow money right now. So if you're looking for debt, I think, the world of private credit, particularly because there's been so many new players, it's now very competitive. So the term sheets that we're seeing on the debt side of things are pretty competitive. Yeah, I think in terms of asset class, I think office is something that, people who are taking a little bit of a contrarian approach are going to see that pay off in dividends. So I think looking at office across the United States, I think people are comfortable with trophy assets in, primary markets, but I think there's a huge opportunity in those secondary markets as well. I come from a technology background. I don't come from a real estate background. My partners are true real estate principal investors. So we have a really nice synergy between our skill sets. What really inspired us to build this company is, commercial real estate is a very traditional business. It's built on relationships. And I think that there's a lot that technology can do to enhance those relationships, not replace them. I truly think that commercial real estate is always going to have some modicum of interaction, right? But there's a lot that technology can do. So that's really the inspiration behind the company. And then advice for female founders: don't doubt yourself. Just move on. There's a lot of opportunity to be had out there. And, I think women, because we are generally pretty practical in the way that we approach our careers and lives and stuff like that, I think taking risks is something that is not necessarily in our DNA, but do it anyway. And then the last piece is your partners matter. They like to tell you when you get married, it's one of the most important decisions that you'll ever make in your life, right? Both from a personal standpoint and from a financial standpoint. And I think your business partnership is also a very similar thing. So find a good partner that does not have overlapping skill sets with you and round out that team accordingly. Right. Yeah, I think that this is a really great gathering of people who actually want a new business. Some conferences you go to, it's more about, all the parties and the boondoggle and stuff like that. I think this has been a really productive conference for us in the past and this year, just because people are looking to do business, which is really great. I love being able to sort of check in with people year after year and say, it might not have been a fit this year or last year, but it's a great fit now. What have you been up to? Things change very, very quickly. So it's been great.